So what is human design? Human design is pretty much came from somewhere else, let's say it that way. And it is a combination of various different things, or various different methods. It's a holistic approach that includes, for example, quantum physics, it includes biology, and also various alternative methods like, or you would probably say, esoteric or spiritual methods like astrology, I Ching, which is a Chinese system, and also the system of the chakras. You will see that in a minute. Also, this system is used and can describe the holistic self of an individual, and I show you what that means. So here you see, as you've already seen, it's the same picture I put in the description of the workshop, or the, sorry, I just need to drink something. So this is a body graph. This is how it is called. And here it is. It has these geometrical shapes in the middle, like these squares and triangles. And these geometrical shapes, they are called centers, and there are 9 of them. I will talk about the centers in a minute and explain you every one of them in detail. Also, these centers are connected through lines, and these lines which connect the centers are called channels, and there are 32 of them. Also, in the centers itself, there are these little numbers, like they go from 1 to 64. So, and they are called gates. So there are 46 gates in total. And so every time a gate would be open up, it creates like half of the channel. For example, when you see this picture, you see the 6, and because there is like this dot behind the 6, like behind the number, it highlights the number and it activates this gate, and it activates like half of the channel. So, and also this is like some of the potential you then have. And also, for example, when you look at the spleen and the heart, which is pink, and the spleen is this greenish shape, you have from 44 to 26. And this is a whole channel. So, but where do these numbers come from? Okay, on the right and on the left, you see a lot of numbers that match these the gates that are in the middle, highlighted with these little dots. So, for example, on the right side, all the numbers that are there this is your conscious potential, and it determines your personality. So it works like this. Let's say, for example, the sun at the time of your birth would be in the gate number 26, which is in the heart. And this is your conscious potential that you have. So your unconscious potential, which describes your body, is on the left-hand side, all these yellowish colors. No, it's not numerology. To answer your question directly, it's different. So it's more like a potential. So every gate has a different name and a different quality that it brings. So, for example, Mercury is, so because it also includes astrology, Mercury has the same meaning here as in astrology. Mercury in astrology is the communication. So, for example, on the personality side, this is how you express yourself with this 5th gate. The 5th gate has a meaning. So this is the potential and the quality, how you express yourself. But on the unconscious side, the Mercury, the 48th gate, is your body. So that means the potential the 48th gate brings is how your body communicates. For example, it's like these people who speak with their hands, right? Who use their hands a lot by during speaking and explaining something. So, for example, this is would be a good explanation for this. Okay. So, how can you find out what your type is? Your type is defined by the centers that are colored. So here, for example, the spleen is colored, the identity center, the heart, the mind, and the crown. So when you see this, there are different combinations of, they are called defined centers. Every time they are colored, they are called defined centers. And all the ones that stay white, they are called undefined centers. So what does that mean? The defined centers is the potential you bring and that others can feel through your aura. It's like there are, for example, channels and gates, and also these centers that have the potential or the talent of leading people. So when you go somewhere, for example, you apply for a job, the people would, or the boss, your previous, your future boss would automatically feel that you have this potential. This is like your appearance, right? So the centers you see here is how you appear in the outside, how others would recognize you through your aura, which is your energy field. That's always present and around you. And all the centers, like the root, the sacrum, the solar plexus, and the throat, that are white, this is not your potential. This is something you will notice in others, and you will amplify this other energy. And for example, with the root, it would also set you under pressure, because the roots are